What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to be jumping into the new stages of Heroine battle here. We'll be taking down stage 10 versus Kiawe, or Kawai, I believe is how some people pronounce it. Okay, so for stage 10, we just have one simple mission here, which is to clear this stage with 4 Pepigal characters on our team. So that's definitely what we plan to do. So here you can see we do have our 4 Pepigals. The Kid Chi-Chi at the end, obviously being on the youth category, is not a Pepigal. Bulma is the only one that gets that kind of exception because of her place in Dragon Ball. So yeah, we've got our 4 Pepigals here. Now there is some interesting things to note about this stage that we're about to jump into. Real quick, I'm going to go ahead and switch to the wiki and show you guys the boss that we're about to face off against. Because this is definitely going to be a unique fight. So, as you can see, first thing to note, it's a one-phase fight. And this is some interesting stuff here. So, though there is no mission to use Master Roshi like there is for all the other stages, including stage 11, which will be coming after this, there is a boss effect here, where if we do not have a Master Roshi present, and I believe present means on the turn. So if there's no Master Roshi on that turn, then they get an increase in damage reduction. Now, it's weird that it's formulated this way, because it says damage reduction rate minus 90% when Master Roshi is present. But then if you look over here, there's 0% DR. So, how are we getting 90% subtracted off of 0? I think that this is just some weird coding because of the way that this works. It's like a pretty unique effect, right? So I think it's just a little bit buggy the way it's been entered into this website. Also, because you can see the exact same text is repeated down here, I think that that's a mistake as well. So it's safe to assume that we're not going to be doing any damage at all to this Kawaii unless we have a Master Roshi around, and then we'll be able to do some damage. So on top of that, she is also dodge canceling, which is insane. This is a huge thing to note for our team. And then very last, we give a big stat debuff as well as the damage reduction debuff with the Master Roshi present, right? And then the only effect that they are immune to is stunning. So that means we can attack lower them and we can seal them, which is going to be very, very important. Because as you can see, they have a base of 5 million, so their normals are going to be hitting for 5 million. And they have a 17.5 million damaging super attack. That is huge. Huge things to worry about. And then it looks like it's going to be a guaranteed slot 3 super every single turn. So we have that to look forward to. Okay, now that we are privy to the boss that we're going to face, this is the team that we've got here. So obviously we're ready to go with our Master Roshis. We've got our enough Pepigals for our mission clear. The problem is that this is a dodge cancel event, and most of the units you see right here do depend on dodging, right? The Chilai and the Kid Chi-Chi are dodge heavy units, as well as both Bulmas. So this is going to be really, really interesting to see what we're able to do here. We do have quite a few units that can seal on our team, so hopefully between the sealing and then all of our individual super attacks that are raising our defense, as well as possibly some attack lowering coming in, we should be able to survive. That's what I'm hoping. So we'll see. We'll see if we get that lucky. Oh, we've got charges. Oh, wait. I wonder if... I don't actually know what those charges mean. Interesting. But that does make sense why, now if we look back on the wiki, why it has this text listed twice. Oh, so is it maybe only this for the first turn? And then once the 3 charges end, it goes to this. So she's only got the dodge canceling for turn 1. And then once those 3 charges are gone, we're still going to have that same Master Roshi effect, but then also we're adding the additional debuff for... So basically turn 1 is the most fierce against this enemy, and then once you survive turn 1, then you're good, I guess? Okay, so with that being considered, we do have a slot 3 super that's going to launch, but this first Bulma does seal, correct? Yeah, she seals super attack, so... we're definitely not gonna have to take that super at the end, so now we just need to figure out defense-wise who's gonna be the best. I think we're done for, though, because we don't have a Master Roshi, so Well, I guess the Master Roshi doesn't give us any more defense, right? I guess let's just go ahead and try and see how this works out. We'll start with Bulma. I think just because of her additional damage reduction and stuff, she's probably got the best chance to survive here. Let's see. And then, yeah, nobody on this rotation is lowering attack. I'm pretty sure the only units on our team... Oh, wait. Yeah, Bulma does lower attack. Okay, that's good. Does she lower attack on 18 key as well? I don't think so. Yeah, no. Okay, so hopefully we can get, like, that second additional with her to lower attack. And then Chi-Lai is not lowering attack either. But she is raising her defense a lot. So we'll see. We'll see. Let's see if we get lucky here. And then, again, it is dodge cancel. So we are going to get hit by all of these attacks. I guess we'll have to see. If we are not able to lower the attack enough to survive this turn, then I think... Oh. Wait. Does this mean she's probably going to revive no matter what? Okay, we just took double digits there. I wonder if all these stats from the boss don't activate on turn 1. Like, if she's not really got a 5 million normal. Because Bulma just double-digit tanked that. Like, there's no way, right? Yeah, we're just double-digit tanking. So I think that those crazy stats are going to go into effect after this rotation. And again, we shouldn't have to worry about that super, because we did seal her. I assume that would have been the only threatening thing coming from this first turn. Okay. Oh, and we lose. So you have to KO her in those 3 charges, or if you don't, then you just automatically lose. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Now with that knowledge, we can go back in with a little bit better of a game plan. Man, we got unlucky again. I'm going to reset the rotations one more time. I don't want both Master Roshis on turn 1, because then once she gets all those crazy stats on turn 2, we're just going to get KO'd immediately if we don't have a Master Roshi there, right? So we need them to be split up. That's kind of a 100% necessary. Okay, let's make sure the other Master Roshi is not slot 7. Perfect, there we go. So now we've got them turn 1 and turn 2. We should be perfectly fine. And we still have the ability to seal her super attack, so we're not going to get hit with that super at the end. We should be good. There are some slot 0 attacks to deal with here. Let's just go ahead and put Master Roshi up front. Again, I think the way this is working out is that the... Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. I need to think about this carefully. For a couple reasons. Master Roshi gets huge buffs when there's Bulmas around, and we have the other Bulma in slot 7 who's going to come onto this rotation, so we kind of want to split the Bulmas up. The other thing is that Fasha's going to need to get hit to start building herself up, so I would rather her get hit on this first phase a couple of times to be able to build up, whereas the Bunny Bulma doesn't really have to do anything but seal that super attack, which we know is coming in at the end there, so she's still going to seal it in time, and we'll be fine. Okay, and then Master Roshi doesn't have any links up. Hopefully we're going to be able to do enough damage here. That might start to be the real struggle here, that like our rotations are going to have to be very, very good for us to be able to KO on this first phase. I mean, Master Roshi should have basically his full passive up. We've got 2 Peppy Gals on rotation with him, which gives him additional attack support. We've got the Bulma on rotation, which gives him some attack. I don't know, though. It's probably going to be up to Fasha here to do most of the damage that we need. Yeah, she doesn't hit hard before she's had the ability to build up. Man, this is a bit tough. This is really tough. Let's see how many additionals we can get here. Yeah, it's probably not going to be enough with the Bunny Bulma. Man, so we just get KO'd again. Wow, that's brutal. That's really brutal. Okay, so I guess the blunder we made here is we probably should have put Fasha slot 1, so she could have taken some of those slot 0 hits and then built up a little bit before she attacked. And then this way Roshi would have more links active because the Bulma would have been there, right? Yeah, so we just get game overed again. Okay. Wow, this is a really interesting fight. So far, I'm not like... I don't hate it or anything. I think it's alright. Let's see. Because Chi-Lai is like a really good support, but she also isn't doing any damage of her own. So she might be a unit that we have to take off of the team. Because we don't really need her scouter, like we know where the super attacks are going to be, and she's a unit that depends on full dodge. It's very possible that she just gets mollywopped in the second stage, right? Okay. This'll work. So we've got the Roshi, and then we have the other Roshi Turn 2, yeah, perfect. Okay, so the only way this could have been better, I think, is if we had the Kid Chi-Chi here instead of the Chi-Lai. I think that's the only way this could have gone better for us. Okay, so we'll grab this, and then let's see, we can easily get our 7 orbs with Bulma there, perfect. Alright, and then might as well grab all these purples with Chi-Lai. Okay. Okay, there we go. So the very first attack being 5.6 million is definitely a little better. Again, we've got some better support up on the rotation. This is the friend Roshi that is rainbowed and not just 79% like mine. Oh, he didn't even get an additional super. Oh my goodness, that's so bad. Okay, well, hopefully Bulma can at least throw out 3 super attacks. She's guaranteed going to do 2 because we got the 7 orbs. So we'll see if we get lucky enough to get the 3rd super off of her. I think we're going to need it, honestly. She is having a very, very good turn, though, linked up with, in between the Roshi and the Chi-Lai, she's covering all of her Dragon Ball links and her Pepigal links. So that's why she did very well. Yeah, it's still not going to be enough. Wow, dude. Okay. We're going to need to make an adjustment to the team. We have to make an adjustment to the team. Okay, so we're going to need someone that hits harder out of the gate, is the thing. Well, we also haven't gotten... Oh, man. Okay, yeah, I'm going to take off Chi-Lai. And we're going to put on a different Pepigal unit that hits harder. Who should we add? I was thinking maybe them. What's their passive look like again? Do they depend on other... Yeah, they need other Universe Survival Saga to get the extra additional. And there is no other Universe Survival Saga on the team here. We would have to swap to like basically a closer to a Universe 6 team in order to make that work. I don't think that's a good idea. And, yeah, nobody else here just like hits really amazingly hard, right? That is the big struggle here. Okay, so what we're gonna do, let's switch back to what we were doing before. Let's go ahead and try this a couple more times. If we can't, because the other thing is we have not gotten the Kid Chi-Chi at all. And she is someone that can definitely do some decent stuff here, right? We haven't gotten her turn 1 a single time yet. Okay, and then this is our Roshi. Yeah, I think we're done for again, right? Like, oof. These links are so bad. Only 2. Okay. I guess let's just go ahead and try one more time. And then maybe we can attempt to do a run where we, like, reload until we have Kid Chi-Chi on the first rotation. Just because I know she can do a lot of super attacks in a row. And she has type advantage, right? So I think she has a pretty good shot at doing some decent damage here. Though she is a stacker, so that's kind of the hard part about a lot of these units, right? Is their ability to stack. It just makes it so that turn 1 is pretty weak for them. This is actually like a pretty sizable HP pool to get through in one turn here, especially just because we have to use these Pepigal units for the mission. Because yeah, the way I can see the genius behind the way this event is set up. Oh, we're chilling. That crit definitely did it for us. No, we didn't get an additional. Oh, dude, that's the worst possible time to not get an additional. Are you kidding me? We had it. We were so close, dude. Ah, that's so annoying. Okay. All right, well, at least we know it can be done with this team. We're just going to literally need to roll perfect RNG for this first turn. Oh my god, that's so annoying that if Bulma didn't get that additional there. That additional super would have been perfect. Okay, so we can just keep rolling it with this. But yeah, so what I was saying about this event being geniusly designed, the reason that it is really, really cool is because you can't just run a full, like, Universe 6 setup, right? Because if we did that, all these Pepigals would be hitting a lot harder, because those units are much more, they have, like, a lot more attack potential, right? Just pairing with each other if we were to go full kill Cauliflas. But then the problem is, we're going to get through this first phase really, really easy, probably in one try, but then once we get to the next phase, it's going to be impossible because we don't have a Master Roshi, right? So I suppose we could do Master Roshi leads, and then a full Universe 6 team set up inside of the Master Roshi team, but the only reason that that's going to be potentially problematic is because then Roshi won't have his full buffs without like the Bulmas around and stuff. Okay, so this is looking like a wash again, just because we can't get the 7 orbs with Bulma, right? So she can't get the guaranteed additional, so we're probably toast here. And then also there is, again, no slot 0 attacks for Fasha to be able to take any hits up front. So yeah, let's just go ahead and... You know what? Let's just go ahead and abandon. It's not going to work this time. We could have also app reset and then put Fasha slot 1 to get different orbs to select for the Bulma, but it's just as quick to just try again. So let's just jump right back in. In fact, I think it's actually quicker to do it this way. Okay, so let's... Sorry about that. My headset has been shutting off on me constantly today. I'm not really sure why. Okay, still no slot 0 attacks. So yeah, this one's probably a wash again, but we can go ahead and just try. Maybe we'll get lucky. Okay, we'll just select orbs randomly. And again, still, even, what's it been, like, almost 10 attempts at this point, and we've still not, one singular time have we gotten the Kid Chi-Chi in turn 1. It hasn't happened yet. Like, we're just getting absolutely so unlucky with that. This is literally, it's been 15 minutes straight, and we haven't gotten her in turn 1 single time. But yeah, this is a definite loss. I think in order to win this first turn, probably what's going to need to happen is we have Kid Chi-Chi, the Friend Master Roshi, and the LR Bulma. Those are going to be the 3 hardest hitting units on the team that have the chance to really, you know, take this out. And then we're also going to need to get lucky with the orbs so that we can get the 7 orbs for Bulma to give her the guaranteed additional, right? Those things have to happen. I think the only other opportunity here would be if we have multiple slot 0 attacks and we're able to put Fasha in slot 1 there so that she can start hitting hard right from the get-go. That will be another thing that potentially helps us out, right? But yeah, the way it's looking so far, not really. Not really great. Okay. But yeah, we're starting to get a better gauge of, like, you know, just spawning in whether we're going to win or not. Yeah, no, that can't do it. That's literally impossible. Because Chi-Lai does no damage, so we have basically 2 units attacking there, and it wasn't the strong ones, so, yeah, no, that's not going to happen. Wow, this is such a troll. Okay, that's not going to be good either, because again, even if we make it through turn 1, we're just going to immediately get KO'd on turn 2, without a Master Roshi there, so that can't happen. I gotta say, I am glad there's no attempt limits. This would be mad annoying with attempt limits, especially, yeah, if that's going to keep happening. Just spawning in with the exact same rotations twice in a row that are bullshit and not going to work at all, right? Okay, trying again. Should we try this one? Let's just jump in to see... No, we're going to be dead on turn 3. Because there's no Master Roshi, right? Yeah. If we had a Master Roshi slot 7, we could have tried that one, because then they'd be split properly, but with both of them on turn 2, that means turn 3 is going to be death for sure. Okay, here we go. We have Master Roshi. This could work. Yeah. This was what we had the last time when we got really, really close, right? Or it wasn't Chi-Lai in that final slot, it was Bunny Bulma in that slot instead. That one where we got him all the way down to 1 bar left. So I think we can potentially do that again. Alright. Roshi up front. And this is my Roshi, not the Friend Roshi, so that's a little bit unfortunate. But we do have the Bulma here, so that's going to help out. Okay, here is praying for some crits. Praying for as many additionals as possible. Let's do this thing. Let's see how it's going. Okay, yeah, Roshi only at 4.8 million. Definitely could be better. I think we would have had more support overall if we had the Bunny Bulma on rotation. And then again, if it was the Friend one, probably would have had a better chance to crit. Yeah, which is looking a little bit unfortunate for us right now. Okay, that crit on the additional definitely helped out. Bulma still has a lot of work to do here. She's definitely going to need some critical hits as well. Let's see. No crit there. So I think in order for this to math correctly, we need 2 crits in a row right here. Yeah, it's GG. She didn't even get the 3rd super attack. So, again, we failed. Wow, this is insane. This is actually insanely hard. It doesn't help that I didn't get the brand new Peppy Gals. Obviously, the brand new Videl would probably be pretty helpful for this. So, yeah, without having the brand new units, like, we do have both of the Easy A's on here. Like, we have Chi-Lai. And we have Fasha. But Fasha's only doing damage once she takes hits, which she hasn't been doing. And Sheila just doesn't do damage in general. So... God, wow, this is so rough. Okay. I'm almost think so. You know the really funny thing? Let's try this one and see if Fasha can take some hits in slot 0. There's one hit for her to take in slot 0. Okay, let's try it just because we've never gotten to try this yet. And then we cannot rotate Master Roshi. We can't, or we're done for. We have to keep him on rotation. Because, like, if we rotate him now, we'll get the extra link for Fasha to get, what is it, like 5%? Oh, it's literally just key and evasion. Okay, it doesn't matter anyway. That's fine. But yeah, I was gonna say we could get the extra linked active there, but then that means that on turn 3, we're not gonna have a Master Roshi around. Okay. Let's try this. Let's try this. It's only one hit up front, which is a little bit annoying. Kind of would be better if she could get more hits than that for her attack power to go up, especially because she doesn't have any links active here. I'm probably going to have to take Fasha off the team. Probably. Because, I mean, she is going to be decent defensively. Once her full passive is built up, she's going to have an extra, like, 600 defense. You know, plus whatever she's raising each turn. So she will be looking pretty good in that front. But it just feels like we're going to need more attacking power on this first turn to even get there, right? So, probably not going to be able to use her in the long run. And, of course, we didn't get an additional super with Roshi there. So, yeah, it's not happening. Okay, what is the answer? What do we have to do here? Wow. I genuinely didn't anticipate these being that difficult. That's why I didn't bother watching any YouTube videos first to see, like, what other people were using. I'm a little bit at a loss right now. Because, again, I already went over the whole Universe 6 thing and why that isn't going to really work. But I suppose, like, okay, let's leave this team built for now, and then let's just go in with an alt strat. So, first things first, let's grab Master Roshi. Let's just do it this way. Okay, so Master Roshi as lead. Obviously, we want to have him there. And then we'll go Peppy Gals, and we'll also go Universe 6. And then now we'll pick out of this pool of characters. So we've got all these ones. That's 3. We need a 4th. We need a 4th. Who's going to be best? I guess just a really quick double check. I mean, they're all pretty much dependent on... Yeah, they only need Universe Survival Saga. And not... like Universe 6. Let me do Universe Survival Saga, because that's going to give us a couple of extra options. Though, I don't know if there's anybody else we want to use that's not on Universe 6. Probably not. Yeah, this is tough. Okay, I probably will just use Tech Kill. Okay. And then the last unit does not have to be Peppy Gals, because we have 4 already. So, I mean, we could use just this. Let's just try it, just for science. Let's just try it like this and see how it works. See if we have an easier time getting through that first stage. Sure. The most ideal thing would be to have the Tech Kill in Caulifla. That's going to be the hardest hitting unit for sure. And we'll be able to proc like their guaranteed additionals and stuff. So that's ideally who we really would want here. But yeah, I guess we're just gonna have to try it like this and see what happens. Okay, so we did get the Friend Roshi, which is better than getting ours. Nice, we're able to get the 6 orbs for Kefla. That's perfect. And then we can do this for Caulifla as well. Now, there's no Kale on rotation to give that Caulifla her full passive, unfortunately. Straight up, I can say I don't have a ton of faith in, like, this rotation right here. I think in order to get this done in the one turn with this team setup, I don't know. This Kefla does hit kind of hard. Let's see. Maybe if we get an additional with her, we can do it. Okay, yeah, maybe it will be looking a little possible here. Maybe Universe 6 was just the way to go. But the thing is, what we're sacrificing now is a lot of those ceiling and attack lowering things that we had before. I don't think we have quite as much of that utility on this team. I think it's going to be a lot more just straight up stats, which is going to be a little bit scary for us to get through. Oh. Wait, that's it? I thought... Wait, that's hilarious. So it's totally just a meme event. It was easy. This whole time, I thought there was going to be another phase, so I was trying to set up for that. Oh. It's literally just... It's not a one-phase fight. It's a one-turn fight. Wow. Okay. Alright, well, there we go. I guess. That wasn't too hard, right? Cool. Wow, that was such a jarring experience. I was expecting us to transform and then for her to get the real stats and stuff. But I guess, like... Wow. Okay, yeah, so that's pretty cheat code. Just throw a Master Roshi leader and then go with the Universe 6 team on, fill it out with Universe 6 characters and it should be good to go. If that STR Kale was able to take this down, or STR Kefla was able to take this down, I imagine there are a lot of other Universe 6, Peppy Gals that are going to be able to dish out all the damage you need just fine. Okay, well, there we go. That was stage 10 taken care of. That's gonna do it for this one. This should have been a much shorter video than it was, but I guess, enjoy. Hopefully that was entertaining for you. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.